Come one, come all, wonder in awe over our performers' feats and talents. Spectacles from past and present, near and far. Not for the faint of heart.
This creature comes out of the leaves, grabbed you with a leaf.
Shocker. I mean, I'm going to run up.
Sorbo will Rage Jaw, the one that he has grappled.
And you bite his head off.
I'm now standing in front of the door, blocking any more people going towards Sorbo.
He is mouth grabbed.
Dick is in the mouth.
You manage to wriggle out of this thing's mouth.
And I run.
Ash is swallowed whole.
Oh, no, Ash is dead. I'm sorry.
The plant is dead. You're alive.
Ash, roll a fortitude save. Sorbo's bit into this plant monster. It's collapsed, and you know the ash is inside, and that they're slowly suffocating inside of this creature. Jactor, what do you do?
I was gonna move over and try to get Ash out. I'm gonna ask for a dagger, or I'm gonna use my darts to just cut you out, to cut Ash out. Or no, I'll use my claws. I'll just use my claws.
Okay. Dick, what do you do?
Take my sickle, try to cut, like, the head, neck portion off, and I'm just furiously trying to open as much throat and everything as I can. That's right. I've hacked a hole, just trying to get in there.
Deep into that throat.
While weeping.
Sorbo, what do you do?
Sorbo stumbles back and falls against the wall of the barn and slides down almost to just like, kind of head resting on his knees. And he's just whispering to himself, not on my watch. I said it wouldn't happen on my watch.
All right, so Jactor and Dick are tearing at it, and as they work together, Ash's feet start to slide out, and their body comes out, and they prop them up, and the tattoo on their chest starts to materialize and becomes this cat that comes out, and Moondust slowly slides out, but you see that Moondust is unconscious. So Moondust is just slowly coming out of Ash's chest, and Ash does not look well. Somebody give me a medicine check.
We'll do that.
You know, Dick, that Ash is not breathing, and Moondust is slowly separating from Ash's body, but Moondust is also... You've seen this happen multiple times where Moondust comes out and this cat is like fully cognizant and aware of what's happening when it materializes, but this time it just seems limp as it's coming out of their chest and just laying there. What do you do?
I have 5 potions, and I would immediately pull one out and administer said potion. Would I know whether to give it to the cat or to Ash? I'm assuming to Ash, but I wouldn't know if I've learned anything about the cat's lifeline in all of my time. You know what? I have multiple. I'd do 2. I'd give a healing potion to both the cat and Ash, while still weeping.
Okay. So you administer these potions, and you know that they typically take effect fairly quickly. I mean, you've had them administered. You know that it's very rapid healing, and it's within seconds that they respond. Neither Ash nor Moondust is responding.
No, this can't be. This can't be happening. What do we have to do? They can't be gone. Somebody help.
I don't have any medicine or anything that can help this. I don't have anything.
Somebody help!
The potions aren't working. I tried to heal them. Everything I know isn't working. I don't know what... I'm not sure. Is there someone we can get them to? Is there anybody?
As you guys are talking, you see... And this raven comes down and looks square at you, Dick. And goes, Derek? Derek? Turns around and looks at Sorbo and goes, Derek? Derek, Derek. Derek, 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 Derek. Looks at Jactor and goes, Derek. Grabs moon dust in its claws and flies away.
I'm sorry.
Can I just say I'm a huge fan of Derek showing up?
Fucking Derek.
I told you he was going to show up soon.
Would I know what that's mean? Do I have any inclination on whether that's anything?
Give me either one of occult, religion, or arcana.
Okay.
Whichever one's better.
They're all zeros. Oh, I just see it burn.
Okay, so Dick rolls a 2, Sorbo rolls a 9, Jactor rolls a 15. As far as all the three of you are concerned, a carrion bird just flew away with your friend's familiar.
I drop my scythe, pull out my bow, and fire at the raven.
All right, roll me an attack roll.
16.
You miss.
Would I get a second shot?
Derek has plot armor.
Yeah,
so-
you're not going to kill Derek.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. Gotcha. What just happened? Did that seriously just happen? Ah.
We're going to cut away. Ash, you are sitting in a cabin. It's very warm, but not oppressively warm. It's just cozy. And there's herbs hanging from the ceiling, and there's a fire burning, and there's a pot inside the chimney, and there's a soup bubbling. And it just feels good. You have never felt so good in your entire life. And it's not a fleeting, like, ephemeral happiness. It just feels content.
You said a cabin?
A cabin.
Like
It's a like a log cabin.
Oh, okay. I was just curious how much roughing it was, or if it was like a Hollywood type cabin, or a, like rustic cabin.
Like a rustic cabin, but you've never been more content in your entire life.
Interesting.
And there's an elderly woman there. She's stirring the pot at the fire, and she goes, I was wondering when I was going to get to meet you.
I would say the same, but I'm actually wondering who you are.
Oh, me? My name is irrelevant. I've had so many over the millennia. It's irrelevant at this point. But I do have to tell you, I am a marvelous fan of your father. He is one of my favorites, I have to say. And by extension, I have seen how you've done, and it is some good, some bad. But all in all, I have enjoyed watching you.
Do you mean Lord Lee? You're a fan of his?
No, my dear, your real father. I'll have to introduce you. It's not time for that yet, but I will make proper introductions, I assure you.
Very well. What's in this soup, anyway?
Oh, it's my absolute specialty. It is a double baked potato soup.
That's a lot of potato.
Try. Here.
Ash kind of looking at this other woman and, inquisitively and suspiciously, but still kind of like, okay, I guess this is all right, and takes a sip of the soup.
It is delicious.
Have you considered opening a restaurant? I know this place in Starfall that would adore this soup of yours.
I've been there. It's fine. It is a lovely place. It is a good place for what it is. And as you're sitting there watching her and eating the soup, you see Moondust walking through the loft, and it jumps down and lands on her shoulder, and she just starts petting Moondust as you're standing there watching her.
Ash just stands there and keeps drinking the soup, eating the soup and looking around. And, I don't know, there's a certain contentment in their face that is never usually there.
Well, I do have other matters to attend to. I have this unfortunate game that I need to play. My opponent is quite the twist, if you will.
A game, you say?
Yes. Don't bother yourself with it. Now, here is Moondust. They will accompany you. However, I have an associate outside. A very large gentleman. You'll know him immediately. If you wouldn't mind, come visit me anytime you wish. I will be here. I'm sure we will meet again in some other time, place, scenario. And she escorts you to the door. No, please finish your soup, please. You can take that bowl with you. It's fine.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Your name is
Oh, my name. It's all the names. None of the names. It's fine. So she opens the door and kind of like, no, that gentleman right there. You see him right there with a large man. He's very tall. 4 arms. Yes, please go. We will see each other again later. I assure you. And she kind of like hurriedly pushes you out.
Yeah. And Ash walks outside, looks around, and in that glare, the light kind of obscuring the background. And Ash looks up at this 4-armed person with tusks, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And says, well, you are quite a big fellow, aren't you?
There are bigger. Follow me. And he immediately turns around without asking question and starts lumbering off in a direction.
Well, Moondust? Yep. I guess we'll go to a new place. Let's go.
We cut back to the party. Inside the barn, you hear, You hear like 2 to 3 voices going,
You guys look a little worse for wear.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm gonna go check. You guys can stay.
And Dick's going over to Ash and kind of cradling the body and just kind of doing the insane asylum rock back and forth and just kind of sobbing.
And I'm going inside and finding where the noise came from.
Okay, as you go inside, you can see that it's just a basic barn, and you can see where the dead mephits are lying around. In this center stall on the right, on the east side of the barn, you hear the noise coming from this stall.
This one right here?
So there's 3 stalls there. Yeah, the middle stall is where you hear the noise coming from.
I knock. Hello? I peek in, see who it is.
Okay, you peek in. You see a man, a woman, and a teenage girl tied up with their mouths covered.
I pull a door open and take the coverings off, the things covering his mouth of the man, and ask him what happened. How did this happen to you guys?
The little halfling came in with her mephits and they snatched us up. Please, free my hands, please, please.
I take a claw.
Get to my daughter. No, just get my daughter.
Shush, man, I got it. Relax, you're safe. We dealt with them off. We dealt with everything. You're fine. And I take a claw and just snip all the bindings off of them.
Okay, yeah, and they, the man and woman immediately rush over to the teenage girl and start taking her bindings off.
No, I did it to every single one of them. I did it to everyone.
Yeah. As soon as you free one, they're gonna rush over to the daughter and start like helping you, take those bindings off. And oh my god, we're so glad. Are they gone? Are the creatures gone?
We killed them. They're dead. What are y'all's names?
Oh God. I'm Reichert Hofton, and I'm Sierra Hofton, and this is our daughter Emma.
Okay, I'm Jack Tor.
We've been in here for days. The halfling gave us food and water sometimes, but the small creatures just... Do you have any water, please?
Yeah, and I give them my water skin.
Okay, and they pass the water skin around. They brought us in, and the Lindells were here as well. They had them captured, but oh, good. By the gods, it was terrible.
Did you happen to catch the halfling's name?
They called her Nemaya. Nemaya. And they seemed to defer to her for everything. It seemed like she was in charge. She was one of the hermits from the druid.
The druids?
The hermitage. She came from the hermitage of Blessed Lightning. Yeah. She talked about it all the time, and she was blaming Aberton and talking about the hermitage, and she was blaming Aberton for everything, all these problems, and she somehow was thinking that the people in Aberton were responsible for all of this ecological blight that's happening. But why would they be doing it to themselves? Like, why? We're just trying to get by.
I understand. Real quick, GM.
Yeah.
The mayor went to go see the druids, right? And this is the same druids that he's talking about?
Yeah, same place.
Oh boy. Okay. Real quick, I asked the where are the Lindells still here or no?
They were in the stall to the south of us, to next of us. But two of the hermits came in, and they had this weird, like, flappy, loose skin on them. And then they went into that stall, and we heard the Lindells screaming, and they were screaming, and then it stopped. And there was this disgusting, like, crunching, wet noise. And then the Lindells came out a little bit later, and they had that loose, floppy skin look to them, and it couldn't have been them. I don't know. I don't know what happened in that room, in that stall, but
I'm gonna check that stall real quick. I tell them to wait here.
Okay.
Yeah, I peek in and open it to look in.
Okay. You see what appear to be 2 piles of loose skin, and there's gray robes, and give me a religion check.
Come on, roll good.
Or arcane or occultism, whichever one's better.
They're all gonna be 1.
Okay.
Oh, 16.
Okay. Outside, Dick, Sorbo, what are you doing?
Continuing to weep.
Sorbo is up beside the barn, almost pacing back and forth behind Dick. And he's snapping, like, in and out of rage. Because there isn't any visible enemy, but at the same time, he feels like there is still something he needs to be defending. And he just kind of keeps snapping in and out of this animalistic behavior in this rage, just like, not on my watch, not on my watch. You're a man. You're a man. This doesn't happen on your watch because you're the man. And he just keeps kind of just pacing back and forth behind Dick.
Jactor.
Yes.
You know that those inside the robes, you find wooden symbols for Gozra, and you can kind of put 2 and 2 together. You know that the Hermitage of Blessed Lightning is a Hermitage to Gozra, so you can kind of put it together that
these are the druids from the Hermitage.
These bodies are some of the druid bodies from the Hermitage. Yeah.
Okay, and then obviously the Lindells aren't here.
Right. You also find in there, 2 bloody tridents that are leaning against one of the stalls. Also, with the religious symbols to Gozra, you can see, you're smart enough in your religion that you can tell that the religious symbols and runes on these symbols have been desecrated with demonic symbols. So they're religious symbols to Gozra, but they've been twisted and have additional demonic ruins on it to kind of twist them and change the
nature.
Right, the spiritual nature of it.
So whatever ruins or whatever runes are on these are to some demon.
Correct. So it's like a mixture of those ones for Gozra, but also a mixture of ones for
Right,
demons.
okay.
Kind of intertwined.
Okay. I go back to the family and tell them, do they have anywhere else to go? Or do you guys want to stay here and clean up? Or
No, we're gonna get out of here. This is not our barn. This is the Lindell's barn.
Wait,
Those poor men.
well, if you guys want to go back to town, it's safer than here.
Please, our mill. Yes. Please, we have to clean up our mill and get around, but I don't know if we'll ever feel safe in this town again.
I'm sorry to hear that. Town seemed safe when we got here. Then friends of mine were investigating, and obviously it's not as safe as people thought. We're with the circus that came into town.
Oh, yes, we had heard word that there was a circus coming to town.
Yeah, three of my
you're
comrades
here.
are outside, and one of us is sadly not moving or anything. Do you know any healing that would bring somebody back?
I'm sorry. We're just simple millers. We just mill grain. That's not really. It's not really what we do or what we know.
Do you know anyone? Perhaps the druids might, or
the druids might. But if Nemaya is any indication of what's going on at the Hermitage, I wouldn't trust any of them as far as I could throw them at this point.
right. Well, I'm okay. I'm going to wish them a good day and all that, and go back out to. Or no, I'm gonna check the rest of this place to see if there's anything else of value other than the two tridents.
Okay. Outside. Sorbo, as you're pacing around, you find in the scrub next to where that monster, the snapping flytrap monster was, you find some bloody boots and a wide brim hat.
Dick, it looks like there's boots and hat. This thing's been eating people for some time.
Why was this thing here? Ugh, this is all my fault. We gotta get Ash somewhere to bury them. We can't. It seems lost, but I don't feel good. I don't feel right just leaving them here.
How long has it been since we were at the mug?
That's a good question. I'm trying to remember. You didn't go back to the camp?
No, we went straight. We went
fought
straight
the clown.
we went straight from the mug, and then we fought the clown,
Yeah, Angelo bounce.
and then we showed up here.
I'd say all in all, it's probably been maybe an hour since you left the mug.
Okay.
Sorbo is going to polish off both elixirs of life that he has, which is 1d6 apiece. So that gives him 5 HP. And then Sorbo is going to look at Dick and go, I know that woman knew more about this. Gerber knew this thing was here. And take off. Heading back to the Mad Mug. In like a full rage sprint.
Wait, how does that help anything?
As the Hoftons are leaving the barn, they see the hat and they go, oh, that's the sheriff's hat.
Oh no!
Is Sheriff Ralhane? Where is she? Is she around? Nemaya had these creatures all around this barn. She was summoning these beasts and these mephits. They were all around.
It appears our dear sheriff has met the same fate as our friend Ash here.
Oh, no. Oh.
And then I come around the corner.
She was so good to everyone. She was fair.
Dick, where's Sorbo?
Sorbo flew into a fit of rage. screamed something about she knew this was here. I think he was heading back to the bar.
He's gonna
so
kill
mad
someone.
He's so mad. I don't know what to do.
I tell Dick about the 2 druids that had the loose skin that walked in from what the Halftons saw.
Oh no, it sounds like our worms. They're responsible. We met these worms at the church. They possess people. They walk around in their flesh. They killed our friend and stole his body. Oh, they're mixed up in this too. They're tough, man. This situation just got even more dangerous, and now we're a person down.
Well, I think if we can get her to the druids, she might help, but also the person who caused this is from that same place. And the mayor went
Yeah, who to the druids? Ash?
Yeah, they might be able to help. Might be able to bring them back.
If you know more about this, maybe, but like, they're dead. I've tried my healing. I've tried medicine. I've tried potions. There's no life left in this body.
Still have to try. I've only known you guys for a short while, but you seem like y'all are friends and everything, and at least try.
Absolutely, but I've never heard of people waking the dead. Not in a way that Ash would be comfortable with.
Or you knew them better. So, I mean, I'll respect what you guys want to do, but right now we need to get them out of here and away, and we also need to go get Sorbo. Because he's probably going to kill someone at that bar.
Alright, Dick would start to kind of set the body off to the side. He would probably also search the rest of the corpse, see if there's anything left of the sheriff inside of it.
Yeah, as you're searching, you find a silver chain worth 15 gold pieces and a savior spike.
Bring this person back from the dead. Bring this person back from the dead.
I don't think it does that.
Alright, I'll collect the hat, the boots, the silver chain, and the savior spike. Did we search the inside of the barn? Were there any more clues? You said there was...
Their symbols to Gozra they're twisted. There's the runes for Gozra, but there's also demonic runes. So they're twisted. Whatever happened to them.
Alright, so we'd see if we could make like a stretcher in the barn, but with the 2 tridents and like a blanket in between them, and throw Ash's body on that. Give another once over inside the barn, make sure there's nothing else of value in there, and then we'd kind of double time it back to the mug.
Yeah, I'd catch up to Sorbo.
We're not going to catch him, but yeah.
Yeah, there's horse blankets and other like bridles and stuff like that. You can fashion something together. It's going to take you a little time.
I'm going to take the time.
Okay.
I mean, I can catch up to Sorbo if you want to do this, or I can help you.
Yeah, you catch up and I'll make a sled.
Yeah, I'm making a beeline towards the Mad Mug and trying to catch up to Sorbo before he does something drastic.
And I'm going to do a quick medicine check on myself. I failed. Never mind.
11. Yep. Sorbo, what is your fortitude save? Base.
8.
Okay. Jactor, give me a fortitude roll to catch up to Sorbo.
Like a fortitude save?
Yes, give me a fortitude save to catch up.
21.
Okay. Give me one more.
11.
Okay. Sorbo, you make it to the mug. What do you do?
I go right into the front door and, just swing it open and let out the, loudest roar that he's ever done. Just like a complete grieving roar. And I'm looking around for Gare Bear, Tebow, Timbo, or the woman and her goat.
Okay, so you get there. You bust open the door, and you've just got this look of rage on your face, and you're scanning the room. You don't see him in there. You see a couple of the patrons that have been there before that you recognize from before, but you don't see any of the people that you fought before, so neither Tom or Gary or Prana or the other two guys that got knocked out. You don't see them in there.
Then from the door, I'm going to just, like full-on crazy 80s wrestler style, I'm going to point at the bartender with my eyes just as wide as they can get. Full point, like my whole body is locked up with electricity. And go, where are they? Don't play games, you know who I'm talking about. Where are they?
I don't know where they are. They said they had a thing, and then after, like, you guys come in and kick the shit out of all of them, they left. Like, they drank their beers, they paid their tab, and they left. I don't know where they went, but they might be out on the road somewhere. I mean, like, I've heard rumors about the shit that they do, but I got nothing to do with that, man. I just tend bar here. I'm just trying to get by.
At that, he just turns without saying a word and is going to start heading for the road. That's all he heard was maybe the road. So he's now like full on like predator hunter mode, just walking the road.
Okay. Jactor.
Uh-huh.
I assume you're still running.
Oh, I'm trying to catch Sorbo before he regrets something.
Okay. So you get to the Mad Mug and you see Sorbo is off, a couple hundred yards. You catch him out of the corner of your eye, and he's kind of headed towards the road out of town. And you finally catch up to him. What do you do?
Sorbo, where are you going? We gotta get to the Druids. What are you doing?
I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna find them because they knew what we were walking into and they let us walk into it. I paid them 4 gold to walk into it. I've got deity gnomes saving these poor, pathetic pieces of crap, making us do it again to save their life, and then we're gonna lose one of our own? I don't think so. I am finding them and setting this right. Deities be damned.
There's still a chance we could bring Ash back if we go to the Druids. They might be able to bring her back. Would they want you to? Well, I don't know. I haven't hung out with you guys as much, so I don't know how they are. So would they want you to kill them, or maim them, or what?
With who? Obviously,
Ash.
the deities didn't. They made us do it
I don't care
twice.
about the gods. I don't care about the deities. I'm talking about Ash.
Obviously, the deities don't care about us either. They care more about some banditos on the side of the road than they do about us.
I'm getting in his path to block him.
You mean to tell me these pathetic crap is worth more than us? I don't think so.
The gods have... They have...
I'll kill every last one of them to get in front of that stupid gnome again. He can show me that sheet all day long. I got a bone to pick.
Jactor.
Yeah.
What is your perception modifier? And Sorbo, what's yours?
Mine's a 5.
I'm at a 5.
Adam, what's your perception modifier?
9.
Okay.
Was that good?
Is that good?
Good.
Is a 9 good? Is that
Did I win?
Out in the field, we see Liddell Happytree sitting next to an easel with paintbrushes, and he's painting a small tree, a sapling that's growing in this arid desert land, but it seems to be thriving. And it's just so beautiful. He's painting this beautiful little sapling growing in this desert in defiance of all of the ecological disaster that seems to be going on around it. And he hears Sorbo yelling at Jactor. He's far enough away that he can't really understand what they're saying, but he's heard Sorbo enough that he knows it's Sorbo.
So, for just character reasons, he's actually starting on a second tree, because every tree needs a little friend. And he goes, he grabs his easel, is like, How far away are they?
I'd say about 200 yards.
Okay. So he kind of like quickly like tap, 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 like finishes off the other imaginary tree in the world that he's creating on his canvas and picks it up and starts walking towards the Mad Mug. I guess.
All right.
You tell me when I get there. And then
You're there. You get there.
walks up and, hello, Sorbo. Jacktor. How are you guys today? What's all the yelling I heard?
Ash is dead.
What? Ash is dead.
Ash is dead, and I couldn't stop it, and there's these banditos that have been running this road, and they sent us right into it. They sent us into it, Liddell. They sent us into it.
That's Sorbo. Calm down, please. Just relax and take a breath for a moment. Where are you sure that the banditos are the ones behind this?
They sent us in that direction. They told us where that place was. They just didn't tell us what was there.
I paid him 4 gold. I paid him 4 gold to tell us where the sheriff was at. And it was a trap, and everybody's dead. Everybody was dead.
Sheriff's also dead.
Who's also dead?
The sheriff.
The sheriff. I've not met the sheriff, but I feel terrible for his family.
Her family.
Oh my. Oh no.
We found her hat and boots. And
oh no. This is tragic. Are we sure that Ash is beyond healing then? Did you try healing potions?
Dick tried potions, he tried his healing. Nothing worked. I had a thought that maybe the druids could know something, but
Perhaps they might. They may. I am terribly sorry that my abilities are not up to able to resurrect Ash at this time. If the healing potions that you had did not do anything, then there's not much I can do further.
The druids, there were 3 back there, but 2 are just piles of loose skin and just nothing. And then two people like the Liddells and the Haftons were held there, and then those 2 creatures went in, or those 2 druids went in. There was crunching, and then the Lindells walked out and had the same loose-looking skin. Dick tells me that you guys encountered this, Sorbo?
Sorbo hasn't really been paying attention. His head's still darting up and down the road, looking for these guys.
Sorbo, can I propose an alternative solution to this problem? Will vengeance bring Ash back?
I don't know. It might, because the last time we went round and round with these guys, I pretty much killed all of them. Like, it was really easy. And then this little gnome dude put us into this, I don't know, deific waiting room, and then made us do it again, and they were all back. So I'm wondering if I kill them all again, if the deity will reset. We can reset this. We can do it. We can totally reset this. And then when I get a hold of them, and I'm gonna bite this lady, she tasted so good, I'm gonna frickin' eat her. And once I eat her, it's gonna reset. It's gonna reset.
Sorbo, relax.
And then we'll reset.
Sorbo, calm
and
down.
Ash will be okay. We'll be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I just gotta find these guys.
Well, Sorbo, it sounds like the reset occurred because of
It was because of our actions.
other reasons, maybe, than, just killing them. And perhaps this was the way this was supposed to happen. But it doesn't mean this needs to be permanent. The Jacktor, God, it's so hard to say that name with a straight face. Jacktor.
You just call me Jack. It's fine.
Jacktor, his proposition of visiting the clerics might be a better solution, or visiting the druids might be a better solution to this problem. We can't guarantee that if you go on the killing spree with the banditos that it will reset to a point before Ash's death. It sounds like there's another intent for us, another intent, another path that we're supposed to be walking other than that one.
But also, Nemaya is from the same place as the druids. She's part of the order.
Who's Nemaya?
The druid that caused all this. She was summoning these things, and those two monsters or whatever was the druids that came with her, took over, and she's part of the same, the hermitage where the mayor's at.
Sorbo, it does seem to me that perhaps we're being guided in a specific direction, and perhaps wholesale slaughter may not be that direction.
Sorbo starts to lose some of his, you know what I mean? Like, he's not darting around so much, like everything's kind of going a little bit still, and he drops to his knees and almost collapses into Liddell, which is so much smaller
Would
than
squish him.
He almost like engulfs him, and he's like, Liddell, I just want Ash back.
Liddell's giving you a big hug, patting your back.
I told her.
Okay.
I told her. Not on my watch. I told
okay.
her.
It's okay.
I'm the man, though, Liddell. I'm the man, and I didn't protect her. I said I would. And I didn't.
It's okay.
It's not okay. She's gone. And they let the banditos come back. I'm so confused, and I'm so tired.
You did what you could.
I'm so tired.
Relax. And he's like giving him the biggest hug he can with his tiny little halfling arms.
And while that's happening, I'm keeping an eye out to see if I can see anything about those highwaymen that were there.
The banditos?
Yeah. Trying to see if I can find a trace of them.
Now, Sorbo, you do see what I was saying, though, about how... I keep drifting into the Ash voice. I gotta stop. You do see what I was saying, that perhaps you're being guided towards the Hermitage, not towards slaughter.
My mom, Liddell, she always told me that Chohar chose me for something. I always know I'm being guided towards greatness. But this hurts a lot.
Why retread the same mistakes that were made previously? Let's go make new ones.
I just want Ash back.
And perhaps the Hermitage, as Jacktor recommends, is the place to go. From my experience, that would be a more likely venue for that outcome than bloodletting.
Sorbo is just weeping.
Do I see Dick coming up the trail or anything?
Dick, where are you headed?
I was heading to the mug.
Oh, you are headed to the mug. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you a long time to get there.
I'm nimble.
The Hoftons are gonna help you out.
There we go.
Since you saved them, so they'll each take a corner of this stretcher, but they haven't eaten for days and they're severely dehydrated, so they're having to stop pretty regularly. So time-wise, how long is Sorbo going to be broken down? Because it's going to be a while before Dick and the Hoftons get there.
I mean, I don't know that Sorbo's going to be okay. I mean, ever. I don't know. This all just happened.
Gotcha.
Do you want me to send word to the circus and let them know, or
how are you going to send word?
I would go to the circus and send word.
So you're gonna be the one with the word.
Yeah, if that's what you wanted, if that's what we want to do.
I thought you were gonna like send a messenger. I'm like, who are you sending?
Yeah, because I have to. Should we let them know, or?
So the Hermitage is where this issue's been, is what you're saying.
It seems like it's where it's coming from. Yeah, the druid was from there. Yeah. There's symbols for that. They're the Gozra that they follow.
So we are dealing with an eco-terrorist. I just want to clarify that that's what we're dealing with.
Seems like it.
Okay.
Because their symbols are, they have the runes for, I guess a religious symbol, but there's also demonic symbols. I don't know what those mean, but they're there.
Well, I mean, it's if people are neutral, they don't have to choose between good and evil, so they'll pick whichever side.
No, but these
helps
were
their
added.
specific cause.
These were added to it, though.
Right. So where is Ash's body? Anyway.
Dick has her on a makeshift stretcher and bringing her here, or I don't know where he's taking her. Could be here. It could be back to the circus. I don't know. No, he's bringing her here. He said he would meet me here.
Okay. Well, then let's wait for at least a minute. Sorbo, do you need a drink?
Yeah, I need a drink.
Okay. So, you guys head back to the Mad Mug, and I'm assuming Jactor and Liddell are kind of supporting Sorbo because he is gonna have to be exhausted from his rage.
Yeah, Liddell's back behind the bar making a drink for.
Bartender's still there.
That's fine. It's okay.
I tried that and got yelled at.
Can I do a diplomacy roll with the bartender, Jeremy?
I was gonna ask you to give me a diplomacy check.
Okay, hold on.
I was like, I tried to do that and I got yelled at.
Liddell is not allowed to be on the bar.
All right. Bartender, I'm sorry. I just thought maybe I would help you out, but could I have a drink for my friends? They've had a rough day.
For sure. Yeah. Just do me a favor. Don't let the big one tear up the place.
Will do. I'll do what I can.
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
I mean, yeah, I know you're kind of small, but I mean, you seem like the reason. And
do you have any? No, I know.
I just don't have a lot.
It's a sad day for them, for all of us, the circus. So.
No, that's unfortunate. Yeah. What can I? Here's a couple pitchers of ale. Is that?
Yes,
yeah?
that'll work.
We don't have much else.
And then pays the barkeep whatever for a pitcher of ale.
5 coppers.
5? Jesus Christ.
Extortionist over here.
I said coppers.
Can I interest you in artwork to liven up this place? I have this painting of a tree. 2 trees, actually.
Give me
a craft roll.
Yeah, give me a craft roll. He accepts it as payment.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Yeah.
17, he accepts it as payment. And he's like, yeah, no, this is a fantastic painting. I'll put it right here behind the bar. This is great. This is really good.
If you ever
Thank you.
decide
let me
start
sign
a
that real
motel,
quick.
that would also work really good for the logo.
2 trees? Maybe I'll call it the DP. Is that what? No, double.
No, dude, don't call it.
Don't
Please
do
don't
that.
call it. Please don't call it the DP.
Don't call it the DP.
No.
But they're poplars, right? These are poplar trees.
No.
This is dual poplars, right?
That will be taken out of context, like my name. No.
No. Well, all right. Well, I'll put it up here behind the bar. This is a beautiful painting.
Right. Yeah, Liddell signs it before it goes up.
Oh, of course.
And then takes the pictures back over to Sorbo, and Jactor sets him down.
You guys wait there for a while and kind of commiserating over the day, and Dick finally shows up, and the Hoftons are there, and they're like, "We're gonna head home now. Really sorry about your friend, but we see your other friends are in there, and they should be able to help you from here on. We're gonna go home and try to make some sense of what's happening now. We do wish you all the best, Dick Silverkid."
I appreciate your help. By the way, we got rid of all the bees at your mill. Big fans of the pumpkins.
Oh, those were prize-winning pumpkins. We won a gold or a blue ribbon at the the city fair.
We a friend of ours, also dead. Just take nothing into that. Big fan of the pumpkins. I noticed when we were in there searching for clues, there was some fire damage. Does that have anything to do with your kidnapping? Or are you aware of that?
It was those creatures in the barn. Those little fire creatures. They came in. They busted in with that little halfling and some of the other creatures, and we tried to fight them off. We just couldn't. We just didn't have. We're not fighters. We're just millers. That's all we do.
Same fire moffats. I just wanted to make sure our fire-obsessed friend from the rival circus wasn't involved in your kidnapping.
There's a rival circus?
Man, you've missed a lot. We killed two. Yeah, you missed a lot, so just head home. Have a good day. And I stumble into the bar.
Oh, good day, Mr. Silver Kid. And they take off and they head home.
I just want to clarify that nobody remembered to take the daughter's shirt back off of Ash. So
I totally forgot.
Just wanted to clarify. Ash is wearing the dead the daughter's blouse. So
the Hoftons get about 20 feet away from Dick, and the daughter goes, "I think I have that same blouse at the house."
Oh, is she gonna be in for a rude awakening when she gets home?
All right, so you guys are drinking at the Mad Mug, and you overhear people's conversations about how the mayor's missing, and he probably ran off and left the town just like everybody else, just like the sheriff did, and how the town is declining, and it's just getting worse and worse. Yeah, I know. It's just the rain just won't come, and the plants aren't growing, and the animals aren't giving birth. I can't get my cow to milk for nothing. What do you do?
Dick's still just kind of staring off into space, listening. He's not saying much.
We gotta take Ash home.
Do you all think that the rain and the crops and those issues are related to the druids? I admit I'm a little in the dark still because I'm kind of new to this adventure.
I mean, they are attuned, if that's the right word, with nature. No one put it past them to make the town suffer for whatever happened between them.
So Dick pulls out his little book of clues that he's been kind of keeping in front of him, and he goes, most everything's been pretty much all related to the same thing. We lost our leader at the circus to a rat man in charge of rats, and then there were snakes. So yeah, animals and things being used as part of all this as well. And of course, a lot of that was set up by some more of these Moffats, which seems to circle back to this Nemaya lady. So yeah, I'd say it's all probably all related.
And also, the mayor went to go see the druids at the Hermitage.
Wait, what?
Bardoff.
I was told that he went to go see the druids.
Dick's going a little bit overboard on the beers, and he kind of stumbles over to the table of the people chit-chatting that we overheard. Look, I know everybody likes to talk, and everybody likes to speculate. This is kind of the time when we should probably be banding together. But just so you know, and he slams the hat down, the sheriff's hat. Your sheriff was investigating all this, and now she's dead. Nobody abandoned you.
Sheriff Ralhane is dead?
Yeah, dead. D-E-D. Dead.
No.
And your mayor's probably not long behind.
There's an A in that word.
Dead's not probably behind because she went to go see people that have skin that doesn't really stay on their bodies, and they probably have value too.
Okay, I just grab Dick and guide him back to our table and say, "I'm sorry," and just set him back down at our table.
Oh my God, the sheriff's dead and the mayor's missing? Maybe the mayor's dead too. Oh my God, we gotta get out of this town. What is happening?
And what are you doing about it? You're just sitting here minding your own fucking business, just not doing anything.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah. Why don't you go look for the mayor?
Look for the
Fucking
mayor,
peasants.
or I can
And I punch one of them in the face.
No.
Not too bad. I
End
already
up
said
in a
it.
waiting room again.
No, I'm not starting a fight. I'm just punching one of the dudes in the face because he's being a dick.
That's literally how you start a fight.
That's exactly
Nope.
how you start a fight, Bradley. As someone who's been in fights before.
So, do I roll?
I'm just trying to restrain them.
It's my. I can make
We're
it
just trying to
non-lethal.
restrain you.
I can make it non-lethal. I don't know. Don't.
You're
never mind.
going
Oh.
to punch
No.
somebody in the face unprovoked because you've had a bad day.
I mean, that's usually how that happens.
That is how that usually goes.
Yeah, I mean, that is.
They're saying all these things, and they're sitting here complaining about their town being fucked up, and then they're not doing anything about it. They're just letting other people handle their shit. It's like, really? You can't go do it for yourself? You're just gonna sit here and mope about it, you fucking bastards? Either do something about it or shut the fuck up.
You can say that, but I wouldn't hit him.
I say that, and before I feel like I'm gonna punch one of these people in the face.
Please don't punch him in the face.
The guy at the table that you're yelling at
It's a level 20 adventure.
goes, "What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?" And he stands up, and you realize he's missing a leg.
Oh, great. Way to fucking make me feel bad. Fucking ass. Wait, so then how's he standing up if he's missing a leg?
You can't stand on one leg? Come on, don't be dumb.
So through all of this, Liddell is looking at that painting still that he made earlier and remembering the sapling in the field, just kind of sitting there while all you guys are yelling about that stuff. That's what he's doing, is just looking up at the painting. And perhaps going to the Hermitage would help us possibly bring Ash back and help the town. That might be the right thing to do.
Yeah, it might help fix your stupid town that you all so complain about and care about, but you're not fucking doing anything about. And I just storm out the front, just sit out the front, like outside on the porch, because I don't want to be in here anymore.
Next to Ash's dead body.
Yep. I'm gonna keep her company.
Them company.
Keep them company, yeah, and make sure nobody takes anything from her or from their body.
Dick stands up. Let's get Ash back to the circus so we can figure out what our next step is. And I'll probably never sleep again, but we can figure this stuff out. And you guys want these boots? Well, you'd only need one boot, but never mind. Let's go.
So Liddell does his best to escort his drunken friends back to the circus.
Oh no, Jack just not drunk. He haven't touched his drink.
Fair enough. So we got a drunk rogue and barbarian helping us carry a stretcher back.
I mean, I can also help.
No, Sorbo's gonna just carry Ash. Precious Ash doesn't get drug on a stretcher.
And Dick's just kind of traipsing along behind, drunkenly twirling the two tridents. Woo! Woo!
I grab both of them out of his hands, saying,
Hey!
No.
Hey!
Dick. Don't make me
Hey!
No. Come on. Let's go.
All right, so you guys make it back to the circus encampment. The sun has already gone down, and it's already evenings. The campfires are going, and the evening meal is kind of going at this point. And Cubby comes up, and he's like, "Hey, how y'all? What's happening? Are you guys good?"
Ash is dead.
No.
Yeah, it's not a happy day. And I walk past him, still holding two tridents, just each hand.
Could you go see if the professor could ready some somewhere to rest?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'll go get him. I know right where he is. Yep.
Thank you.
And Cubby goes running off. And the professor comes out and goes, "Yeah, Yeah, we can put Ash hell, we can put Ash in Myron's wagon for now, and we can deal with it in the morning. I assume you guys tell him the full story of what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, that's a hell of a fucking day. No, we have a place where Ash can rest until we find their permanent resting place.
Our plan, if I'm correct, is to go to the Hermitage and see if possibly there's something that they can do to help, which might require that we have remains.
So Jactor runs over and, with his bare claws, just starts hacking at this plant creature, trying to get Ash out.
Are you sure they're not
Right,
cat
Dick.
claws?
They are cat claws.
It's cat claws.
You call
As
him
opposed
bear
to bear claws. Bear claws.
Ha.
It sounds
I
delicious.
call him bear claws?
You said he runs over with his bear claws.
Keep this up, he might just let you die.
I gotta finish my don't kill the party drink. Hold on.
As opposed
have
to
two of
your
those,
kill the party drink?
I'm
Roxwell, everyone does.
I'm on my third. We're going to get TPK'd one, so it doesn't matter.
That's fine.
I might
that's
as well
fine.
start drinking myself.
Might as well go open my mom's liquor.
You cheap ass. So Jactor goes.
Why would I
running
have to buy
over
my own alcohol when I
and
have
with his-
alcohol here? Boom!
I just love. Can that be the line at the end of the episode, like hidden in it? I'm going to go get my mom's liquor.
It
I
will be
second
now.
that.
Yeah, the funny thing is she actually listens to those.
No, she does. She
I know,
does.
right?
It's great.
You were like, God damn it, Bradley.
And then she would like check her liquor and notice I haven't even touched it because I made it as a joke.
Oh, and what's great is Bradley will have forgotten that he even said it by the time it actually airs and she hears it, and he'll just catch it like on
I'm
the
like-
back end, like, what?
It's like, what? I didn't take any. What are you talking about? Go check.
That's where my good whiskey's been going.
No, her whiskey's trash.
Oh, now I guess beggars
All
can't be
right.
choosers. All right.
Ouch. Ouch.